Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Data Train family. Let's wait for another 2 minutes so that the others can join as well. Meanwhile, the ones who have joined today for this session, am I audible to you all? Just type in yes in the chat box. Okay, so we'll just wait for another 2 minutes. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the response. So, to my learners who have just joined in right now, once again, hello to everyone. We'll just wait for another 1 minute because I see that there are a few more learners who are joining in. So, we'll start the session soon. Thank you for your patience. Welcome once again, learners. And once again, hello to everyone. I assume I'm audible to you all, right? All right, so let's get started now. My name is Siddharth, and I'm very delighted and excited to welcome you all today to our orientation session that is in PG program in investment banking and financial modeling. So today you will be taking your first step in making career in investment banking and financial modeling. I know you all are very excited, and today we'll learn how to get started and how the things actually work while you are pursuing the program. All right, so investment banking and financial modeling, investment banking with financial modeling promises a very huge career opportunities in the future, and I'm sure you have made the right decision. Okay, for your convenience, every session is being recorded, and you can view these sessions, the recorded classes at any given point in time. Okay, these recorded session will give you the convenience of viewing the sessions if you miss anything or just want to go through the module once again. You will have the access to all the modules, all the recorded sessions 24 by 7. That's the convenience of online learning, right? Okay, now learners, this particular session is divided into 7 parts. So we'll start off with my introduction and about data train, the vision, the mission, the skill problem we are witnessing, and how exactly data train is solving the problem. Okay, next will be the introduction to the program, introduction to our LMS and the learner support system, wherein I will give you the LMS walkthrough. I will also guide you on your classes, the recording, assessments, projects, and everything that is related to the learning management system. That is the LMS. Learners, remember, LMS is the one-stop shop for you, wherein you will find everything. Okay, now I'll explain it to you, each and everything, your classes, your recordings, the invoice, the doubt sessions, everything. Okay, so it's very important for you to understand. And don't worry, learners, when we are done with the session, I'll give you enough time so that you can do some hands-on experience. And in case if you still have any doubts, I'll be there to answer all your questions, right? Okay, next after the LMS, we'll have a Q&A round, as I just said, and I will take up all your questions and I'll try to give answers to all the questions that you might have. Uh, okay, and we will also have a 30 minutes break wherein you will be logging into the LMS and check how the functions work, okay, and how it works for you. And in the end, I will again clear all your doubts and questions, if any. All right. So I still see there are some learners joining in. Okay. So a very warm welcome to all the learners who have just joined right now. My name is Siddharth, and let's get started now. Okay. All right. So let's start off with my experience first, learners. Well, my name is Siddharth Saha, and I have more than 17 years of experience in process training improvement, training need analysis, training module architecture, delivery, and execution. I am dexterous in conducting various training sessions for enhancing the performance and the quality of sales as well as customer service. Okay, an effective communicator with excellent time management, prioritizing, multitasking, and organizational skills. I have been with Data Train for more than 2.5 years, 2.5 years, and now working as a senior manager for the organization. I'm known as a perfectionist and a fitness freak to my colleagues as well, who know me very well. All right, so that was about me, and I will be starting by sharing my screen. So just allow me like a couple of seconds. Okay. All right. So before we even start, learners, while I enable the screen sharing on my system, I would like to know my audience over here. Um, just a simple brief about your background, your experience, where you're coming from. Uh, like you would be able to see the questions on the right side of your screen, and it's a poll, so you can select the answers. All right. So my first question over here will be, how many of you come from a non-tech background? Please select tech or non-tech on the right of your screen. Okay, you will be able to see a poll and you need to respond. Well, I would request everyone to participate. Okay, because your response is also getting recorded over here, and it is very important for us to understand the learners. Thank you. Thank you, learners. The next question on your screen will be, how many of you are currently working professionals? Like, are you working? Are you a working professional? The options on your screen are yes or no. So please select accordingly. You should be able to see the question and the response as well, like the poll, the options. Thank you, learners. All right, so the next question on your screen, here it goes. How many of you are postgraduates or have completed their masters? Okay, so if you have completed your post graduation or you're a graduate or you have completed your masters, your options on the screen are yes or no. Have you completed your graduation or post graduation or masters? Just type in yes if you have completed it, no if you're still pursuing or you have not completed it. Okay, please everyone respond. Everyone needs to participate, learners. Thank you. I'll just wait for the others to also complete the poll. I see there are people still, my learners are still responding. Great. So learners, what I'm going to do now is I'll just share my screen with you. Okay. and we'll start this particular session. This is a very important session, learners. It's about the orientation, it's about the program. Okay, and here we go. All right. So you will be able to see the presentation now, my screen as well. Okay. So we'll start with the program orientation, that is for investment banking with financial modeling. All right. So about us, so most of you know the organization, Data Twin Education. All right. So see, access to quality learning in emerging technologies has always been a challenge to most of the demographics of the world. Data Trained aim is to shorten this curve and make quality professional education accessible to all. Okay, starting from the ancient gurukuls to medieval global universities, and eventually the prestigious IITs, Indian education has always been held in high esteem. Data Twin wishes to emulate the same path of excellence, only this time resting on the pillars of technology, equality, and utility. All right, so with our focus on both accessibility and employability of digital education, we are all set to redefine conventional paradigms for the higher education segment in India. So that's about data trained. Now, if I talk about the company story, learners on your screen, you have the timeline. So here we go. So 2012 to 2014, started offline training in digital marketing and placed 18 out of 20 students. Started software testing programs and placed all 13 students of the first batch. Started SaaS training and placed 70% of the candidates. Now, that's a big achievement, isn't it? 2015 to 2016 placed all the candidates of front-end developer program in straight 9 days. Again, feather in our hat. Okay, developed in-house Dulu, a visualization tool, and started working upon other professional placement programs, I would say. 2017 to 2018, partnered with three banks and started imparting retail banking operations and investment program. Forayed into online professional courses with job guarantee with our flagship data science program, which is in collaboration with IBM. 2019 to 2022, became leading edtech company with 100,000 learners, received $2.4 million funding from Hindustan Times, started operations in India, United States, Europe, and Middle East, initiated multiple programs in human resource, finance, and management. So this is the company timeline, and I'm sure you would understand how we made the progress over here. Okay, now talking about like we have over 11 years of like in experience in upskilling. And if I talk about the global offices, yes, we are spread across United States, England, Singapore, and India. And talking about the 11 years of experience, starting from the ancient gurukuls to medieval global universities and eventually the prestigious IITs, Indian education has always been held in high esteem. I'm sure everybody of you would agree to it. Data Twin wishes to emulate the same path of excellence, only this time resting on the pillars of, again, technology, equality, and utility. Yes, you are looking at the screen over here, which says 250 plus courses. Data Trained has pioneered into multiple skill domains and have launched courses in data science and AI, blockchain, software development, cloud computing, finance, human resource, and management. 200 and plus employees. We have got more than 200 plus people working endlessly. And the target is to upskill people at scale while sustaining the quality. All right, it's very important for you to know the executive team to meet our leaders. So, starting with the CEO and the founder of the organization, Mr. Janardhan Tiwari. So he is the founder as well as the chief executive officer, the CEO. Uh, Next in the line is Mr. Farhad Khan. He's a chief technology officer, a very talented individual, I must say. All right, next, downwards, if we go, we have Mr. Abhinav Sinha. Well, he's a co founder and VP Customer Success and Operations. Now, talking about the problem statement, learners, it's very important to understand what is the problem statement in our education system. Not just in our education system, it's globally. Okay, lack of quality education, poor infrastructure, examination ridden curriculum, memory based examination, lack of quality faculty members, poor teaching method. Now, this is one of the biggest problem statement. Now, talking about the next, affordability of education. Not every one of us can afford that like high cost of education. The world has got an overwhelming number of middle class people who cannot afford expensive education, right? And next is the employment gap. Everybody across the world today is struggling to get a good job, a good opportunity. According to the International Labor Organization, that's ILO, the world is staring at 29 million skill deficit by 2030. That's a huge number, learners. 29 million skill deficit. Owing to the skills shortage, 53% of businesses could not recruit in 2019. That's what the data says over here, right? Now, what is the solution? We all know the problem. So let's talk about the solution now. A platform where a learner will be offered with affordable education as per the industry need. Quality, affordability, reliability, and employability. I would say these are the four pillars, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Now, let's talk about the program outline. So, the total duration of the program is for 6 months, and we believe you deserve your dream job in finance, and this course will help you get that. Okay. Now, talking about the program overview, learners, this is just a snapshot. The exact modules and everything will be available on datatrain.com. I'm sure you must have already gone through it, and my counselors would have definitely made you gone through each and every module to make you understand how things will go ahead. Okay, in 6 months. So we'll start off with the basics of finance and economics, understanding the finance basics, financial statements, economics, inflation, and common finance and market terms. Basic to advanced Excel and PowerPoint. Now, this is again very important to increase the speed, accuracy, and presentability of the financial model. Basic and advanced knowledge of MS Excel is of paramount importance. Financial modeling, you will learn financial modeling and the ways, different ways to derive the valuation of an organization. Mergers and acquisitions. Mergers and acquisitions frequently happen as firms join hands or take over their competitor. The financial modeling of the deal of merger and acquisition will be taught. Yes, you will be learning that as well. Financial management of startups. Most founders and business owners do not have a finance or accounting background, and it often doesn't make sense to hire a full time CFO for a new startup. This module and the last one offers will help you grab the finance manager job in the startups. Okay, and finally, gearing up for the placement. So over here, I'm sure most of you, or I would also like say about my working professionals, it's very important that you should have the confidence when you face the interviewer for the first time. And most of us would agree that yes, during the first interview, we all had goosebumps, isn't it? And well, I was pretty nervous during my first interview, the first job that I had gone for. And there was no one to help me out understand what kind of question should I be preparing. Okay, what will the interviewer will be asking to me. So over here, you will understand what interviewers are looking for and how to crack the interviews. That will be with confidence. There will be a resume preparation session, LinkedIn optimization session, and mock interviews. Mock interviews, learners, are very important nowadays, so that you can build up that confidence that yes, what kind of questions the HR will be asking you. Okay, so that you have that confidence when you face the interviewer. And nowadays, you also know it very well that LinkedIn is very like important. Every interviewer or the HR definitely looks into your LinkedIn profiles as well. So we'll help you optimize your LinkedIn as well. Okay. And of course, resume preparation is also very important. How to place everything in a proper order, right? So now again, we have the program journey over here, how it looks like. So basic of finance and economics. And then step number two, we'll go on to basic to advanced Excel and PowerPoint. Third is financial modeling. Mergers and acquisition is the fourth one. Fifth is financial management of startups. Gearing up for the placement is the final one. That's our program journey. Now, learners, it's very important for you to know who your mentor, who your instructor, who your trainer is going to be, isn't it? So, I would say my trainer should have a real world tangible experience wherein he will be able to teach me what is the current requirement of the market today. What is the point of me learning something which is obsolete, which was taught 10 years back? I don't think that makes any sense over here, right? So, my trainer should have a real world tangible experience so that I can get to know what is happening in the market today. Okay, so talking about our first trainer in the list, let's welcome Venkatesh. So Venkatesh is a commerce graduate with rich domain knowledge of trade finance and retail banking technology. His core competence includes compliance, trade screening, and risk management. He is currently working to create solutions that not only solve the initial problem, but also foresee the possible obstructions. Okay, that's great. Venkatesh. And next in the list, we have Shilpi. So Shilpi is MBA Finance with over 8 years of work experience in areas of branch management, risk management, and banking operations, client relationship management, team management, banking, wealth management, and stockbroking companies. Okay, that's Shilpi. Next in the list, we have Nityanand. So Nityanand has completed his MBA with a major in finance from reputed Jaipur Institute of Management, Lucknow. He got interested in the area of finance at Jaipur and decided to make a career in this field. After completing his MBA, he joined academics and started working in reputed colleges in NCR, teaching subjects like corporate finance, financial modeling, and corporate valuation. He joined data trained education last year and is involved in the course of corporate valuation financial modeling offered by data trained. Currently, he is also pursuing PhD from Jaipur Institute of Management, Lucknow, in the area of finance. He believes that knowledge is a great asset to have in life which can take you places. Wow, such a good thought, isn't it? All right, so that was Nityanan. Now, learners, finally, this will be the LMS walkthrough wherein I will be guiding you each and everything about the LMS. So please keep a paper and pen handy. And in case if you have any doubts, any questions, we'll have a Q&A session at the end of the session. So please write down all your questions on a piece of paper, pen it down, and at the end, when we'll have the Q&A session, we'll try to understand. I'll try to answer all your questions. Okay, so I'm going to launch the LMS, that is the Learning Management System. Allow me a minute. Okay, learners, so here we go. There are two ways to launch the LMS, that is the Learning Management System. The first one, I'm going to show it to you. Simply go to datatrain.com. Everyone, well, you can do it on your screen as well, on your laptops or on your desktops, you can do that. Okay, so we'll go to datatrain.com and we'll scroll down to the bottom of the page. To the extreme bottom, here we go. Now I'm scrolling down to the bottom of the page, which will give me an option to launch Data Train Academy, the LMS. Okay, here we go. Everyone, can you see the screen? I'm hovering my mouse on Data Train Academy. Okay, this is where you can launch, I would say, the LMS. And I'm going to do it for you. Okay, can you see over here? It opened it up on a new page, on a new tab rather. Now over here, in order to launch, I'm sorry, in order to log into the LMS learners, the credentials will be, the username will be your email address, the one you provided us at the time of registration. Okay, so mine will be a dummy ID. So I'm just going to type in dummy at datatrained.com. Okay, for you, it will be your email ID, the one that you had provided to your counselor at the time of registration or at the time of filling up the form. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on continue. All right, so on my screen, I just got a pop-up. It says OTP one-time password sent successfully. So where is it sent? It's sent to your email. So I'm going to launch my email. Okay, so learners, here we go. So this is how the email looks like. The subject line will also have the OTP, that is a one-time password. So I'm going to copy this OTP, Control C. I'll go back to my LMS. I'll click over here and I'll paste it, Control V. You can follow it. Okay, I'll go slow. So everyone, please check you would have received the OTP. I'm going to wait over here for you. Okay, so learners, I'm sure you all would have received your OTP by now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on verify OTP. If you have not received it, you can resend the OTP again, right? So everyone, are we looking at the same screen? It would be asking you for the details. So everyone, let's fill up these details. I'll also do it. All right, learners, you can see my screen. I've already filled up the details. So let's click on continue now. I guess my learners are on the same page. Okay, now I'll click on continue. And learners, don't worry, if you have missed anything, this entire session is getting recorded. Okay, so you will be able to see the recording of the session once the session gets over. Okay, so don't worry about it. The entire session is being recorded. Okay, now we have a questionnaire over here. So let's try to answer the questionnaire. Okay, so just try to fill it with the closest match and click on continue. Again, we have a small question over here as well. Okay, now you can click on submit. All right, learners. So once you fill up all your details about like the personal information, once you're done filling that, next you will have a questionnaire. Just go through the four questions that will be asked and then finally click on submit. All right. Once you click on submit, you will be able to see this particular screen. All right. Okay. This is the home screen or the dashboard, right? Wherein you can see a lot of info over here, a lot of things over here. Learners, you can take your time. Okay, I'm going to wait for you for another minute and then we'll do it together. I see few of my learners are still filling up the personal details as well as they're answering to the questionnaire. So we'll just wait. All right, learners, so let's now proceed. Okay, so everyone, you will be able to see this particular screen and you will be able to see continue learning wherein you will have your course that you have enrolled for. Mine is a dummy ID, so it looks a bit different over here. Otherwise, for you, you will be able to see investment banking with financial modeling, right? Okay, now if I scroll down further, you will be able to see a lot of webinars over here and talks, discussion. Okay, there are a lot of panelists and there will be a moderator as well. These moderators are from Data Train, so you can click any of them and you can view these YouTube videos which are posted on YouTube. So there will be a lot of videos over here. In case if you like want to go through it, you can go through it at a later time. Okay. Now, the next one in the list is article categories. So over here, you will have a lot of blogs. Okay. Now, success stories, data science, coding, finance, and accounting. Now, this is of my interest, finance and accounting. So I'm going to click on finance and accounting. It will open up on a new tab. Okay. So 12 best categories, recession in India. Okay. I'm going to close this pop up on my screen. All right, so these are all the blogs. You can go through it, you can read them. A lot of blogs are here. If you're interested in e-commerce, you can click on e-commerce. Okay, FMCG, full form and definition. So these are all the blogs. Okay, all right, learners. Now, if I click on learn over here, see what happens on your left. On your left, the first option below home, you can see the mouse hovering on learn. Yep, I'm going to click on it and it will open up. The beauty of this, I would say, the learning management system is that you don't have to go back. Everything over here opens up on a new tab. I'm going to click on learn. Now, this particular section over here might take some time depending on the internet connection and the speed. Okay, learners. Now, as soon as you click on learn over here, the first one in the list, just below home, you would be taken to this particular page, okay, on a new tab. Okay, over here it talks about active courses, or for few of my learners, you would be able to see this particular screen. Okay, so It's one and the same thing. Okay. So over here on your left, learners, on your left, you will have all the modules. Mine is a dummy ID. So I just have a few modules over here. But for you learners, you would have either the complete module, or you might not have anything right now because you have not yet started the course. This is an orientation session. Okay. Now, if I click on these, the content over here, the first one in the list, it actually has a video over here. It's on the left, learners, investment banking history. Now, if I click over here, this is a pre-recorded video, learner. So, learners, you will have a lot of pre-recorded videos and a lot of like course materials available in this particular section. Okay, so these are all the pre-recorded videos which you can watch during the weekdays, Monday to Friday. Your classes will be on Saturdays and Sundays. So these pre-recorded videos will give you an insight of what exactly is investment banking. It's always better to go through these pre-recorded videos so you can have an insight of what your trainer would be talking about in the next class. All right, so if I play over here, learners.
War because the policies don't favor you. So because of this argument, a war took place. Now, like today, investment banking industry, there's lot of technology involved in lot of processes. That is the one.
Okay, so this is how you can view the pre-recorded videos. Okay, now these are the pre-recorded videos. Now, as you have been informed that all the sessions are getting recorded, so the most important part, learners, where can I access the live recordings? Right, so every session gets recorded, so the live recordings should also be available. So focus on the screen over here. Class records, center top. You can see the mouse hovering on the center top, class records. Okay, click over here. Now, the moment you click on class records, you need to select the module. For which module do you want to see the live recording? Okay, so if I selected Introduction to Investment Banking and its history, and I need to select a date, a range, right? Was it held this month, or was it held like today or this week? So accordingly, you will be able to see the video. Okay, I hope you're getting it. So you select the module from here. Okay, from here you select the module, and you need to select when was this particular module done. So you can select the date range over here. I would say this week, and you will be able to see the video. It says no classes found in the selected criteria because there was no class done. There was no live class which has been done yet. So for you as well, learners, if you try to look for any recordings, you will not be able to find any recordings because for you, there has been no live class scheduled yet. Okay, there will be a live class scheduled, and once the live class is uh, finished, only then you will be able to see the recording of the live class. Okay, so let's go back now. I'm going to close it. So as soon as you click on Learn, learners, you will be able to see the pre-recorded videos as well as the live class recording, right? Wonderful. So when I click on Learn, a new tab opens up. This is the screen. On my left, I will be able to see all the pre-recorded videos. And if I have to look out for any like module, I can find it over here, as well as if I need any PPTs or any course material, I will be able to find it over here in the form of PDF. Okay. All right. And if I have to watch a live recording which was held last week, then where do I need to go? I need to go to class records. Okay, over here I'll select the module for which I'm looking out for the video, and I'll select the date range from here. Okay, this week, this month, today, and accordingly I will be able to see the recording of the live class as well. And the best part is you can forward it, pause it, you can take it back as per your convenience. That is the best part. Okay, you can watch it n number of times. There is no limit to it. You can keep on watching it, maybe today, tomorrow. You can watch part of the session today. The remaining you can watch it tomorrow. So that's the best part, learners. All right, now let's go back to Data Train Academy. I'm going to close all of the tabs over here. Okay, now if I talk about live classes, well, the second one in the list on the left, you can see the mouse hovering on the left. Yep, live classes over here. If I click on live classes, well, of course, it will be the live classes which are scheduled for me. So let's click on live classes. Perfect. So here we are, learners. So in the live classes over here, I will be able to see a calendar, and the calendar will give me a complete information of what all classes are scheduled for me. I can watch the classes for any month. Okay, I can see the schedule for any month. Okay, so for now, you all will be able to see a blank calendar because your classes have yet not been scheduled, and your classes will be scheduled maybe in a day or two or within this week. Okay, so what happens is as soon as the classes are scheduled for you learners over here on that particular date, say for 21st May, okay, 21st May, I will be able to see a class scheduled over here, which is a live class, okay, and there would be a hyperlink. Now this 21st May over here is blank, it's empty. Why? Because there is no class schedule for me as well as for you learners. So once I see this class schedule for 21st May, what I need to do on 21st May on that particular date, I need to log into my LMS, click on the link. Please learners write it down if you want to or remember it. You need to click on the link which will be here on 21st May. Right now it's blank, but on 21st May, when the class is scheduled, at that particular point in time, you need to log into the LMS, and then over here, you need to click on the link in 21st May, okay, in the section. Once you click on this link, you will get a pop-up on your screen, and you need to select all the positive responses. What are positive responses, learners? Okay, allow, yes. Okay, these are all your positive responses. You need to click on yes, okay, allow, and then you will be allowed to join the live class. Right now, it's absolutely blank. Entire calendar is blank because this is the dummy ID and your classes have yet not been scheduled. So probably within a week's time, you will be able to see the classes scheduled for you. Okay, so the entire calendar for me is going to be blank, but for you, once you go to that particular date, or if you want to join that particular class, then you need to click on the link that will be in this section on that particular date, and you need to click on all the positive responses, right? Okay, so that's how you join a live class. Now, moving on to the third one in the list, you can see the mouse hovering, okay, on live class chat. Yes, learners. So my counselors would have already explained to you that you can chat with your mentor at that particular point in time when your mentor is training. You can put up your questions. So you can click on live chat over here, live class chat, but I don't have any live class scheduled for me. So it will throw up an error. Okay, see, I got this error because there is no class scheduled for me. If there had been a live class scheduled for me, I would not have received this particular pop-up on my screen. Rather, it would have given me the option to chat with the trainer, right? So this is for your live session chat. All right, fees. Now you can see over here, okay, learners. So if I click over here on fees, it opens up on a new tab. Okay, so over here, as soon as you click on fees, it will take you to your purchase section and you can check all the details over here. Mine is a dummy ID, so I don't have any dues, but everyone, please remember that you need to clear your dues by the 10th of every month, or else LMS automatically gets blocked. You'll not be allowed to join any live class. And once you like make the payment, once you pay your dues, only then the LMS automatically gets unblocked. Okay, so my advice to you, before the 10th of every month, please ensure you clear all your dues and make the payment. You can make the payment online through different medium, through different sources. Okay, so if I want to look at the details, I can click on admission details and I can look at the total cost, everything. If I need the invoice, I can click on invoice over here. I can take a print of the invoice. Okay. And if I want to look at the payments, I can look at the payments for this particular session. Okay. For this particular program. Okay. So this is all about fees. Okay, learners, let's move on to the next one. Assignments. Okay, let's click on assignments now. Now, this is something about the assignments, learners. Your trainer will let you know when they will be assigning you assignments. Okay, you will be able to see pending, if submitted, the ones that you've submitted, and pending means the ones that you need to appear for. Okay, and evaluated, wherein the trainer has already given you the marks, has already evaluated you. So under evaluated, you will be able to see the ones that have already been evaluated. Simple, no rocket science, learners. Okay, that was assignments. Now let's go on to projects. Okay, there will be projects that your trainer will be giving, like assigning to you. So if I click on projects over here, okay, again, evaluation, the projects which are in evaluation phase. Practice, the projects which have been given to you by your trainer to practice, and extra projects, wherein these are the extra projects which either you have requested for or your trainer wants you to do these extra projects as well, okay, to enhance your skills, right? And of course, yeah, you can also request for some extra projects. Okay, so that was about the projects, learners. Now coming on to the next, resume building. Now this is again a very beautiful tool, learners, if I must say. It gives you step-by-step instruction, various options available for you to make up your, like create your resume. Okay, so let's click on it. Okay, it opens up on a new tab. It might take some time, learners, depending on the internet speed. Okay, so for you learners, you will be only be able to see this particular option, which is create a new resume. Okay, this you can do later on. Right now, let me show it to you. Let me present it to you. Okay, how it works like. So I'm going to click on create a new resume. Okay, now over here, you can choose your design. Which one do you like the most? There are a lot of designs over here. Okay, so I'm just going to pick up the executive one, the first one in the list. Okay, now the best part is you can also upload your resume if you have created one, or if you want to create a new resume, you can do that. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to click on create a new resume. Okay. Now you want to use examples or you want to use a blank template. So I'll say let's use a blank template, or else your choice. You can use any of these. Okay. Okay. So the first name. Now see, what happens is all I did was I clicked over here, the first name, last name, and it opened up a form. So let me mention, type in my name, okay, and click on done. See, simple, no rocket science. That's how you can create your resume. Okay, then you have internships, professional experience. You can type it over here. Professional experience, you want to change the heading, you can do that. Internship, if you have not done any internship, or if you have done any internship, you can update it over here. Okay, so that's the best like that's the beauty of this particular template. You can also create cover letters. I'm here on the top of the screen, top left, uh, towards the right of resume builder, we have cover letters. Okay, you can create your cover letter over here. I've not created any. LinkedIn review, interview preparation. So there are a lot of options which you can explore at a later time. Okay, now I'm going to close this resume builder. All right, now going on to the last option over here, you can see the mouse hovering, learners, ask doubt. Okay, I'm going to click on it. Learners, now very, very important. This ask doubt is only for academic questions, anything related to the course. You can ask your questions over here, nothing other than the course. If you want to ask a question about when my next class will be scheduled, this is not the place. Okay, learners, it's very important because that question will not be unanswered over here, because over here, whatever question you raise, it goes directly to the instructor. Your instructor will be replying back. Okay, so anything related to any topic, anything about academics, you can ask your doubt over here, right? My LMS is not working. I forgot my password. My OTP, I'm not getting my OTP. This is not the place for that. Okay, for that, I'll give you a number on which you need to call, and then you will be provided with all the help. These questions are not supposed to be asked to your instructor, right? So I'm going to click on Ask Doubt over here. Subject, as per you, whatever is the problem or issue that you're facing, you can mention the subject. Priority, you can select it as per your choice. I leave it to high. Query type. Now, this is again very important, learners. The query type. Over here, you should not be selecting anything other than investment banking. You only have to select investment banking over here. Click on investment banking, because if you select anything else, your question, your issue, your problem might be left unanswered, because it will go to a different trainer who is not investment banking trainer. Okay, so for investment banking, you need to select academics, investment banking, and then you can mention whatever is the question, whatever is the problem over here, and then click on submit query. I'm not going to click on submit query because unnecessarily it will go to the instructor, and I don't want that to happen. So for you, once you have any query due to like anything about the academics, you can raise a question over here, and within like the turnaround time, the tat is around 6 hours, but you will get a reply sooner than that. Okay, yeah, you also have the option to upload your attachment right over here. In case if you want to take a screenshot and you want to share a file, or maybe any file, maybe a project you want to share over here, you can do that as well. But yes, you need to attach it on this particular section. Right, learners? That is all about the LMS. And if you missed anything, if there is a doubt, you can ask a question over here, or if you want the recording of this particular session, that will be made available to you all. So learners, we are done with the LMS walkthrough. Okay, that was all about the learning management system. Now you understand how important it is for you to understand each and everything. And now you know the reason why I said this is a one-stop shop for you. Everything regarding to your course curriculum for investment banking with financial modeling, your LMS is the key to your success in this particular program. Okay, all right, let's go ahead. Okay, the support matrix over here, learners, it's very simple. Live chat. So if I talk about the live chat timings are mentioned over here according to your time zone. You can please make a note of the live chat. Okay. All right, learners, that was the live chat. So how to access the live chat, learners? What if I have any doubt? Remember, every time I was trying to visit datatrain.com, or if I was trying to open anything, it was giving me a pop-up at the bottom of the screen like this. Okay, so if I go to datatrain.com, If I go to any datatrain.com particular website, you will be able to see a pop-up on your screen like this. Okay, this is your live help. Even in your LMS section, you will always be able to see a career coach who is always available for your assistance during the working hours as per your time zone. Okay, so you can chat with the career coach. You have any questions, you can ask all the questions over the live chat, and my career coach, they will be available to assist you. Okay, do remember to mention your name and do remember to mention your email ID and the registered phone number so that my career coach can give you the details or help you out accordingly. Okay. Now, talking about the next one, academic doubts. Remember, learners, the learning management system that I was talking about, the ask doubt or academic doubt. I'm going to present it on your screen once more. So here we go. For ask doubt, anything regarding to academics, you can see the mouse hovering at the bottom left. You can go to this particular section, ask doubt, and you can ask whatever questions you would have related to your academics. Nothing else. Okay, now talking about the connect with your career coach. So you can use the chat from LMS. Okay, you can use the chat option from the LMS between these time zones, and somebody from the career coach team, they will be available to help you out. And as well as if I talk about the chat option during the training. So remember, I talked to you about the chat option wherein you can also ask questions directly to your trainer during a class. So this is the live class chat. Okay, you can click over here and it will open up on a new tab. If the class is going on, this particular session will be enabled for you to chat with your trainer. If not, it will pop up an error like this on the screen. Right, learners? Simple to understand? Okay, now everyone, please make a note of the support number. If you got a query, if you got a problem, you can also reach out to my career coach on the number mentioned below. That's 956 008 4091. Okay, I repeat 956 008 4091. So that's the support number. Yes, the timing for the support number is also the same as per the time mentioned over here according to your time zone. Right, learners? All right, learners. Now, let me answer your questions. If you have any questions, you can use the chat box on your screen and you can type in your questions and I'll help you. I'll just try to answer to all your questions. And then after that, we'll have a Q&A. Sorry, you will have a hands-on experience. I'll give you a break wherein you can go through uh, the LMS. Okay, you can try all the options in the LMS, and in case if you have any doubt or questions, you can definitely ask me all those questions again after the hands-on experience on LMS. All right, learners, I'm waiting for your questions. You can ask me questions now. Okay, I got the first question over here, learners. What is LMS? Okay, the LMS is the learning management system. Okay, it's like a one-stop shop for you, wherein you will have all the access to the pre-recorded videos, the recordings of the live classes, the information about your assignments, about your projects, resume builder, everything. Okay, all right. You can ask me whatever questions you have. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to answer to all your questions. Not getting any OTP, what to do? Oh, okay. Well, did you check the spam? Just check for the spam folder in case if the OTP landed into your email spam folder. Okay. In case not, then call up on the number that I just provided you or chat with the career coach right away and let them know, like provide your name, provide your email address, provide your phone number, the one that you have registered with us, and let them know that you are not getting the OTP. Quickly do it. Okay, there is a form on the screen. What to do? Oh, you're still stuck onto that form. I guess you logged in or you joined us a little late. Not a problem. Well, you just need to the first form will be your personal details. You need to fill up all the personal details, and you can just click on next. And once you click on next, you will be able to see the questionnaire. Okay, just respond to the questionnaire accordingly, where whatever is the closest match, and click on submit. How to mark attendance? Okay. Well, that's a good question. Your attendance is automatically captured, learners. Yes, the learning management system automatically captures the attendance. However, your attendance is only captured and marked as present if you are attending the session for at least 1 hour 30 minutes, 80% of the session. Okay, you have to be there in the session for at least 80% of the session. Well, if you ask me, be there for the entire session. Okay, so it's your learning, uh, it's your career. Okay, so I would suggest stay there in the session for the entire session, unless and until you are in a situation wherein there is no other option, you have to leave the session at that point in time. So yes, attendance will be marked if you are in the session for at least 80% of the session is being attended. Will I get will I get class record? Okay. Yes. Will I get recording of each and every session? I guess that is what you meant, right? So yes, every session is getting recorded. Even this particular session is getting recorded. So every live session gets recorded, and you will have the access to all the recordings. Okay. Not even a single one will be missed. Every learner will have the access to all the live recordings. Okay. All right. Where to find the recording of the live classes? Okay. Hold on. I'll just show it to you. Okay. Do you see over here? Give me one quick minute. Let me just open it up for you. I'll just show it to you. Give me one quick minute. All right. So what I have done over here is I just clicked on learn. Okay. I clicked on learn over here. It opened up this particular page. Okay. This particular tab rather. And over here, you see on the center top class records. Yep. This class records is where you will be able to find the class recording. The only condition over here is you select the module in the drop down list. You select the module for which you want to view the live class recording. Okay. And select the class date range. Did it happen today? Did it happen this week, this month, or this year? So accordingly, or custom range. Okay. Accordingly, then you will be able to see the class recording, live class recording. And towards the left, all these contents over here are the pre-recorded videos. Okay. So it would be nice if you go through them once these session videos are made available. Okay, now let's go on to the next question. I'm not able to see the content like yours. You mean to say the pre-recorded videos, right? These pre-recorded videos. Okay. See, your LMS will be able to show you all the contents after some time. Okay. Maybe within this week, you will have the access to all the contents before your first class. You will be getting access to um, the first module contents. Okay. Now, understand. each and every module will be the contents of the module will be over here in the list, like once the first module is completed. I hope you understand that. Okay, so once I'm done with module number one, the contents of module number two will be shown up on the screen. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, I'm going to answer to the next question now. When will the classes begin? Well, next week, Saturday. Next week, Saturday. And learners, don't worry. Next week, Saturday will be your first class, and you will be able to see the classes scheduled on the calendar. Okay. All right, learners, what I would suggest to you right now is, please, everyone, go through the what I'll do is I'll give you the time to log into your LMS, Learning Management System. Take 20 minutes, okay? Take 20 minutes, check all the functionalities, all the options available, check if you're able to understand everything or not. Okay, I'll be back in 20 minutes and I'll collectively reply to all your questions, because most of the questions that are popping up are for the LMS. So first, do a hands-on. I'm sure you will be able to understand each and everything once you have some hands-on experience on the LMS. So do it, and after that, we'll start with the questions again. All right, everybody, log into the LMS now. All right, learners. So I'm sure most of you would have already gone through all the options. And let's now, like, if you still have any questions, please go ahead and you can ask me all your questions. Okay, I got my first question over here. How to get the recording of the orientation session? Well, as I said, all the sessions are getting recorded. So, yes, you will be able to see the recording of this particular orientation session as well. In case if you're not able to find it, then you can call the career coach and you can ask for any questions, or you can ask for the recording of this particular session. Can't see any recording in my LMS because you have not yet attended any class, and this one is still like I'm still conducting this particular session, right? So once this session gets over, you will be able to see the recording of this particular session as well. I can't see classes scheduled in my calendar because the classes will be scheduled in this week's time. Okay, so by another 2 or 3 days, the classes will be scheduled. How can I ask doubts? Okay, there are two options. Either you can use the live chat function on your LMS. Okay, either you can use that, and that live chat option will be available for you once I would say, once you are attending a live session. Okay, with the trainer. That is one way. And the second way is again, you have the option over there, ask doubt. So for any academic related doubts, you can use that option as well. How to connect with the trainer? I just answered to that as well. There are two ways: live chat. So you can use the live chat option while the trainer is teaching you in that particular session. Okay. Or else you can use the option ask doubt to raise any academic related questions. Okay, why am I on mute? See, there are students who like the trainer is while the trainer is teaching you, it's very important that the decorum should be maintained, wherein if you have any questions, you raise a hand, you ask questions. Okay, now if the trainer if we unmute everyone, then everyone will be asking questions and the trainer will not be able to complete this session, right? So let this session complete first, then collectively ask your questions. Probably your question the trainer would be answering during the class itself. All right. So give the trainer some time. And that is the reason we keep you on mute so that if you have a question, you throw it at the chat box and the trainer would be able to see it and the trainer would be answering while taking the session. Make sense? Yeah. Okay. How many projects will I get? Well, your trainer will let you know about that. Okay. How hours do I have? How hours do I have to learn? How many? Okay, I guess you're asking how many hours do I have to learn per week? More the merrier. Okay, in a week, 6 to 10 hours will do. 2 hours, 2.5 hours every day. That would suffice. Will I get course? Will I get course and class recording access for lifetime? No, not for lifetime, but yes, once your class gets over, probably another 3 to 6 months, you will have the access. That will depend. What what package can I expect after completing this course? Okay, well, that will totally depend on your interview skills and your skills as well. It depends on the interview. Well, definitely, this program is uh, a very good program in terms of your career. Okay, so yes, you will be getting a good job, and there is a huge demand of investment banking in the market today. Yep. Okay, next one is again a good question over here. Can because of my working days, can skip live classes and view recordings only. What will happen to my attendance? See, if you have we do understand on weekends you have your roster, you have to work on weekends. We do understand that, but I would say provide us with a roster if your organization is okay with that, because in some organizations the roster is as well very highly confidential. So if your organization allows you to share the roster with us, do share so, with your career coach, and or else you can just simply call up the career coach to work out for a solution. And yes, you can view the recordings only. That won't be a challenge. About your attendance, please once again connect to the career coach. Okay, we need to be aware that you're a working professional and you will not be able to attend the classes on Saturdays and Sundays, that is the weekend. Okay, don't worry, we'll work it out. Okay. Do I need to complete the content in LMS before the start of the next week class? Oh, I guess you're able to see the content now. Okay. All right. Uh, it's not mandatory, but yes, I would say try to go through the content. You will understand what your trainer is going to teach you in the next class. And it's always good that I'm aware of few things. Okay. So it gives me an insight of a lot of things if I go through the pre-recorded videos, the contents, the course material. It's good for me, right? Isn't it? And of course, your trainer would also ask you to go through a few of the contents as well. So either ways, you can wait for your trainer to ask you to go through the content, or you can at your will go through the content to understand. But follow the sequence, okay? When I say sequence, first, second, third. Don't jump from first to third or from second to fifth. Go in a sequence, linear and logical order. Okay. Will we be able to cover everything in 6 months? It's more than enough time to prepare for the mang companies. Okay. How to mark my attendance? I've already answered to that question. I'm a working professional and have rotational shifts. I have already answered to that as well. So don't worry, connect with the career coach and you can view the recordings as well. If I miss a live class, will I be able to view the class recording? Yes. And how many times can I view one class? There is no time limit. You can view any class recording n number of times. There is no limit to it. There is no restriction, what I mean to say. Can we attend the class using mobile device or do we need a laptop? Well, any device which connects to the internet and can open up the browser like Mozilla, Chrome, Internet Explorer or Edge. Yes, why not? You can go through, you can attend the classes. However, my suggestion will be use a laptop or a desktop. Okay, that's a suggestion. Do I need to fill the questionnaire every time I every time on login in the elements? No, that you don't have to fill the questionnaire every time. What if I miss a class due to any reason? What do I need to do? Well, we do understand that you might have priorities or there might be something which just turned up. Okay, so sorry, we do understand, and that's okay. If there is something that you need to attend to and is really urgent, you can call up the career coach and inform them that you were not able to attend that particular class or you will not be able to attend the class on this particular date. Okay. Okay, do we need to go through the pre-recorded video or course material available on the LMS, or the instructor will cover everything in the live class? Well, you have to go through the pre-recorded videos because the instructor will be talking on new topics or maybe the similar topic that you will be going through the pre-recorded videos. And of course, there will be many more things which the instructor will be talking about. So it's important that you always go through the pre-recorded videos. Those are for your own benefit. What if I have doubts after live class? Okay. To whom should I reach out to? You can use the ask doubt option, which is the last option in your LMS. Okay. It's for academic doubts. anything related to academics which you were not able to understand, and you maybe you didn't ask during the live class, so or it might not have got answered. So don't worry, your trainer will like reply back to you. Do we have any schedule to go through the pre-recorded videos, or do we do as per our choice? Remember what I said? Go through the pre-recorded videos in a linear and logical order. Okay, it's important. First, second, third, fourth. Don't jump from first to fourth. Okay. Is it necessary to attend all the classes? Is it necessary to attend all the live classes? See, I would say yes, but yes, according to like if you have something urgent to attend, that is totally fine. There is a lag or video buffering is happening. Why? That's because you got a slow internet connection. Please have a word with your ISP. What is the minimum attendance required in the live class? 100%. Okay, see, it's good that you attend the class throughout from the beginning to the end, or else 80% is required to be marked as present. Can we get some ebooks or documents? Everything is available on the LMS. Your course material, everything to read, to hear, everything is available on the LMS. What are the parameters to qualify for the placement? Well, to qualify for the placement, first of all, learn. All right, learning is very important. Whatever your trainer is going to teach you, be attentive, be focused, ask as many questions you have. Okay, that's how you qualify for the placement, and definitely you will get a job, a good job. Okay, I don't see any more questions running through my screen right now. Okay, so learners, before we I just want to know, yeah, how many of you have understood the LMS completely? Okay, so I'll be pushing the poll on your screen right now. Your options are yes or no. Have you understood the LMS completely? Yes or no? How many of you, now your next question on your list on your screen is, how many of you have understood whatever has been explained so far? Have you understood everything that has been explained about the LMS so far? Your options is yes or no. Okay. Everyone, please participate. Okay, I'm going to take up the last question over here. Okay, in case if you still have any questions, you can ask me now. So I just got a question over here. How can I connect with my batchmates? Well, I would suggest that you, in case if you have any questions or doubts, please reach out to the trainer directly. Okay, your batchmates are also new learners, and it's very important that you ask any doubts from the professionals directly. Okay, so we don't promote peer-to-peer learning. It's very important that you ask the questions to the professionals. All right, learners, thank you very much for attending this session today, and I'll keep the webinar active for another 45 minutes. I'm sorry, I apologize if I have not been able to answer to any of your questions. So you can still ask questions, and uh, I will be responding to your questions as well. Okay, and the answers to your questions which you will be asking, you will get the answers on your registered email address, right? So finally, learners, thank you very much, and I wish you all the very best for your first step towards the program, that is PG program in investment banking and financial modeling. Okay, so before I sign off, please do take very good care of yourself and your loved ones. Stay indoors, stay safe. And this is Siddharth Saha signing off for now. Thank you. Bye bye.